This is Travels with Tim. Tim is a time machine who can travel through space and dimension as well, and is over 40,000 years old.
My name stands for Technology for Innovative Movement.
Ezra Ford is a librarian from Earth who has had very little adventure in his life.
Shouldn't you come with seatbelts, Tim?
Ezra's traveling companion is Litty Firest, an alien thief who takes what she wants and does what she likes.
That's what you can do, Tim.
And together, they embark on Travels with Tim. This month's episode, Bride of Shizreen. We begin in a chaotic, busy marketplace on an alien world that will appear silent to you, but it's actually very, very loud. Just imagine all those aliens haggling over the wares and shouting their deals. It's like so much. It's just a lot. Just trust me, it's really loud.
Wow, look at all this stuff.
Jeez, acts like you've been to an alien planet before, Ezzy.
I mean, of course I have, but this is just crazy.
Okay, I can admit it. The marketplace of Kachon can be a little bit overwhelming if you're not used to it.
Who could ever get used to this much chaos?
To me, it feels a bit like home. Nice to be back in my general time and space, even if only for a brief while.
What's the matter?
I can't believe it. I have been looking for one of these for years.
What is it?
It is a...
Litty is suddenly grabbed by the arm by a masked soldier of some sort.
Litty!
Before Ezra can react, the soldier presses a button on his uniform and both he and Litty disappear, teleported somewhere else.
What the...
A short time later, back on Tim.
And then they just disappeared.
Oh my, Master Ezra, how horrible.
I know, what are we going to do, Tim?
We must rescue Litty.
Right, but how?
Well, we do have a tracker on her, remember? We can follow its signal to find her location.
Yes, but that guy looked like a trained soldier with armor, and wherever he went, there has to be more like him. All we've got is me, a librarian, and you who doesn't have weapons or combat capabilities.
Even so, sir, we just can't abandon her.
No, Tim, but I don't know how we can possibly get her back.
I'm sure you'll think of something, Master Ezra.
I guess so.
Shall I locate her?
Yes, find her, Tim.
And once I do?
I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
On a large nearby spaceship, Litty is led into a massive control room where a flamboyant being sits on a high chair overlooking his underlings. The being stands, delighted, as his soldiers shag in Litty Firest.
Litty Firest, finally.
Is green. I should have known.
That's Emperor Shizreen. Show me some respect. Yes, you should have known that you could not hide from me forever, and as I promised, I now have you in my grasp. You are my prisoner.
As if.
Look around, Litty. You cannot escape me. You are trapped within my stronghold on a ship filled with my minions.
Minions?
Yes, my minions. They loyally serve me.
You know that only, the really cartoony bad guys call their workers minions, right?
I am Emperor of the gone old conglomerate. I'm a supreme ruler of 12 worlds, and I can call my servants anything that I wish.
Yeah. Hey, you soldier guys, you know that King Maiden on Tharnaria 2 gives healthcare and paid family leave, right? You should all defect.
Silence! No one escapes my service. Besides, my minions worship me. Don't you, minions? You see, there'll be no escape for you.
Yeah, I am definitely shaking in my boots. The people who force to follow you through violence, threats, and intimidation are definitely going to stay loyal when the shooting starts. Yeah.
There will be no shooting. This is my vessel. No one dare opposes me.
I do. Why do you think that it has taken you so long to catch me?
Well, you are good at running and hiding, I admit. But I knew that I would get you in the end, and I shall. Now, you will be my bride.
No thanks.
Excuse me.
Pass.
Pass what?
I will not marry you.
You will? As I have always desired. You have no choice.
I would like to see you try to make me.
Minions, arrange a wedding at once. Send for the officiant and build a beautiful arch of flowers for myself and my lovely bride.
I am not gonna say yes. Ew.
Well, you don't have to. I've changed the marriage laws for the Garnold conglomerate. And now no one has to consent to marry the Emperor.
Yeah, forced marriages are what great unions are made of.
It doesn't matter. You will grow to love me in time, or I will murder you.
Right, as you have your last 3 wives. I know. Don't you think that might be a big turnoff for any potential future spouses?
Silence! Minions, fit her for a wedding gown at once. We shall marry tonight. And then after that?
After that, nothing. Not gonna happen.
Well, just you watch.
Back on Tim.
So she's being held by Emperor Shizreen on his massive spaceship.
Almost more of a space, sir. It's ginormous.
How many serve on his vessel?
More than 10,000.
And how do you think we're getting past that many soldiers to rescue Litty?
I don't know, sir. I'm just the transportation. The plan is up to you.
I don't... What do you know about Emperor Shizreen, Tim?
Yes. He is the ruler of the Garnold conglomerate, a sizable force of 13 worlds. Their army is most fierce, and none dare oppose him. But none so big a force that they're bent on conquest. They mostly are very private, keep to themselves.
That's odd.
Why is that odd, Master Ezra?
Well, I would think a man who builds such a massive space-based ship to command would do it with the intention of conquering others.
Well, yes, I think it's more for show, sir. Rumor is he's a bit small, if you know what I mean.
Oh, Napoleon complex. Okay, so how short is he?
6 feet 2 inches.
Well, that's not short. Or is people like giants? Or...
No, sir. I was not talking about his height.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Okay, but that doesn't exactly help us. What do you know about him, Tim, the man himself?
Oh, yes. Well, he's been married 4 times to various females. He tends to choose high-spirited ones, like criminals, singers, gamblers.
Oh, God. Does he want to marry Litty? Oh, please tell me he doesn't want to marry Litty.
It's likely he wants to marry Litty.
Well, then maybe she doesn't need to be rescued. You know, that doesn't seem so bad. I mean, she won't like being part of a harem, but I'm sure he's rich and...
Oh, no, sir, you misunderstand. The 4 marriages, they were not contemporaneous.
So lots of jilted lovers? Maybe we could find one of them. And
no, sir. He executed his last 3 wives.
Executed? Oh, God, no, we have to save Litty.
Oh, yes, sir. But the question is, but how?
I don't know, but we've got to think of something. Maybe we can wait until Litty is alone and then jump in and grab her.
Emperor Shizreen is not likely to ever leave her alone.
Well, we can't fight our way in.
Yes, sir. Oh, then what do you suggest?
A few hours later, back in Emperor Shizreen's control room, a flower arch full of exotic alien blooms has been erected. Litty, wrestled into a white flowing dress with her hands manacled behind her and her legs chained to the floor, stands beneath it. Hundreds of chairs are set up, filled with the Emperor's minions as they bear witness to the ceremony. With musical flourish, the Emperor himself enters and is carried to the altar.
Ah, my dear, lovely as ever.
I don't like dresses. And this isn't gonna work.
Really? I don't see any way this isn't going to work at this point. Suck it up. If you're a good wife to me, you will have all your heart desires.
Except for freedom.
And if you're a bad wife, well, you won't last long.
I don't see how I am ever gonna fit your definition of a good wife.
A pity. Well, at least we'll have the wedding night. My bed has manacles and chains, too.
Dude, that is not okay, man.
Officiant, proceed with the ceremony.
Oh, yes. Dearly beloved, we have come together on this...
Tim suddenly materializes next to the altar in a massive chamber.
Tim!
What is the meaning of this? I didn't invite a house to my wedding. Who is this Tim? And how shall I execute him?
Tim is me, sir. My name stands for Technology for Innovative Movement.
Tim is the house? How absurd.
Oh, like your spaceship isn't?
Wait, stop the wedding.
Ezzy? You're gonna rescue me?
Hold it right there. I forbid it.
Oh, dear!
Oh, no, it can't.
Yes, Shizreen, dear, it is I, your wife.
How did you get here, you old cow?
Do not speak to me that way. The Empress of the Garnold conglomerate. Officiant, step away from the couple.
Yes, right away, Empress.
Do not step away. I am your ruler.
But she...
That's right, I am here now, and I am in charge, husband. Bow before me, or face the consequences.
But Oh, all right. I'm bowing now. Happy Empress.
I'll be happy when you are back home, where you belong. I've indulged your childish games long enough.
But, darling,
Stop! These kind travelers filled me in on your activities. I had heard rumors, but how you managed to keep the full extent from me, I'll never know.
Lady, what happens in space stays in space, am I right?
No, it doesn't. Who are you, you would-be bride of my husband?
I am Litty.
They told me your name. I mean, who are you that would catch my husband's eye in such a manner?
Just a prisoner who would really like to go home.
You may go if you promise never to return to my space.
That is not a problem. You will never see my face again.
See that I don't. Set her free.
Yes, Empress, at once.
As for you, husband...
Oh, Hilga.
Empress Hilga to you.
Well, of course, Empress. Come now, we both liked this arrangement. You back on the planet with your family, me up here in space, keeping our territory.
I can overlook most of it. But the wives...
Oh, they meant nothing to me. Mere diversions. My heart belongs only to you.
And why should I believe you?
Well, my flagship is named the Hilga. And look, there are pictures of you everywhere. Clearly I'm devoted.
Yes, I do rather like the large one overlooking the whole chamber.
Oh, I thought that was his mother.
Silence!
Sorry.
I never stopped loving you. If you'd consent to come with me.
My place is on my world.
Yes, of course.
I've had a look at your space defense budget, husband. I think we can make a few cutbacks. And Mother has not been happy you've missed Monday dinners for the past 6 years.
If you let me keep my flagship here, I suppose I might arrange for a few dinners.
You will do as I command. I am the one with royal blood. You are nothing without me.
Yes, dearest, but...
Come. We will return home at once.
Oh, all right.
A short time later.
It's nice to be back.
I think you'd like all the wealth and power being wife to an emperor would offer.
Not like that. I love riches, yes, but some things are more important. Like not being bossed around by a pompous, evil creature like Shizreen.
Well, I'm glad to have you back.
Me too, sir.
Thank you, Tim. That was pretty smart, Ezzy, finding the wife.
I mean, I have good ideas every once in a while.
So if you hadn't been able to think your way out of it, would you have come to rescue me, guns blazing?
Yes, sir. Master Ezra was ready to arm up and ride to your rescue.
Yeah, nice try, Tim. I know that that's not your style, Ezzy. You would probably have just left me there.
I'm sorry. I just...
Don't be. If it were you, I probably would have taken Tim and been long gone before you even got anywhere near Shizreen's altar. So, guess it was a good thing it wasn't you, huh?
I guess so.
Litty safe back in Tim. Our hero's weaknesses something to chuckle at, right? Come back next time for more Travels with Tim.
It's All Been Done Radio Hour, number 356, Travels with Tim, Episode 5, Bride of Shizreen. This episode is written by Jerome Wetzel and directed by Samantha Stark. It starred Nick Arganbright as Tim the Time Machine, Joe Morales as Ezra Ford, Kristin Green as Litty Firest, Kurt Zielenbach as Shizreen, Megan Overholt as Hilga, and Dan Condo as the officiant. The episode was narrated by Darren Esler. Our Foley artist is Brenda Michna, and our Foley technician was J.T. Walker. Our technical director is Shane Stefanchik. Our music director is Kristin Green. Theme songs are composed by Nathan Haley with lyrics by Jerome Wetzel. This podcast was edited by Chris Allen. Make sure to check out our website at iabdpresents.com. We would like to thank both Circle 270 Media, which this podcast is a part of, as well as Red Herring Theater, our host performance space. Now don't forget to support us at patreon.com/IABD. A mere $2 donation gets you access to past and upcoming live streaming shows, as well as exclusive bloopers and video. Thanks, y'all. Have a great week.
It's All Been Done presents Who's Got the Time?